Hello everybody and welcome back. Okay, I'm going to be showing how I did the intro for the last video. The last video, if you haven't seen that I made, is the Helldivers video. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and watch it. So the intro to this video was a lot different from the other videos I've done in the past. It took a lot more planning and a bit more work, but it's still a pretty simple intro. But I thought I would explain it for those of you out there who just want to know how to do things in Premiere and want to know what my thought process was and things like that. Okay, so first things first, why did I even decide to do a separate intro for this video compared to my normal one? Basically, when this game came out, there were a lot of edits on TikTok using different songs and things that made this game look sick AF. And around the same time, Kanye had just released his album with the song Carnival in it. And I was like, you know what? This song is popular. This game is popular. I really like this game. I like the aesthetic that it gives. So why not go ahead and do an edit? Which I'll state again, if you haven't seen the intro to the last video, go watch the last video and then watch this video. Okay, so that's how I decided on the music. Now, how did I put everything together? How did I make it look the way that it is? So one thing you'll notice about the song is I've actually cut it up like a lot. You can see in the original song, the chanting goes on for like 2 different bars, and then it gets into the main part of the song. So what I did, because I didn't want to edit as much, I basically just cut the chanting into one of the bar sections where they chant. Like this. So usually this part repeats, but I just cut it short. And then we have the main part, and then at the end, I decided to cut the next part and skip to the part where it's the guitar solo. Is that what you would call that? A guitar solo? Yeah, sure, whatever. So that's how I decided on the song. The intro is already 55 seconds, as you can see. And if I use the full intro to the song, it probably would have been even longer. Alright, I'll go ahead and get into explaining how I set up the clips, in what order to get the effect that it had. Okay, starting off, before the song even starts, I added in this TV static sound effect. You can see. And I put the Super Earth public service announcement. The reason I did this in the first place was because at first the TV static was right here. This is how the video started. But I figured there are some people who they click on YouTube videos and they're not ready to watch it yet. Like they click on it and then they got to go into full screen and then they got to like turn their phone or they got to get ready. So I decided to add this, basically a grace period for that to happen. So then they know, oh, like I need to start watching this with intention to watch instead of just having it on in the background or whatever. Plus it fits. TV static, public service announcement from Helldivers. It makes sense. And then on the beat of them chanting, I had basically just me running on different planets. You can see, I don't remember which planets any of these are. I just know I wanted to get different variety, so I had a snow planet. I had one of those planets with the red crimson grass. I really like this one because it was raining, which you actually can't really tell here, but it was storming in this clip, which I thought was cool. And then, I don't know, this shot was just cool with the rings in the background. And then I wanted to, with the chance, also show a bit, like these are my 2 favorite shots, I guess, from the trailer. So I thought I would add those in. Then for the final part of this, I thought I would add in a clip of the Helldiver going into the thing. Weird fact about this clip, I actually had to re-record it like 3 times. So the audio you see here, it doesn't actually match with this clip because originally when I took it, when I got this, the character's cape was like glitching upwards and I didn't like it. And then when I reshot it, my mouse was like blinking on the screen and it was really annoying. So then I was like, okay, I got to reshoot it again. And then finally I had to press record, jump into the Hell Pod, press the Windows key, move my mouse over to another monitor just so it wouldn't show up on the thing and start blinking. It was kind of annoying, but whatever. And then I just matched it with the audio. The reason I wanted the audio is because engaging orbital thrusters. As I was going in the thing, the lady perfectly said engaging orbital thrusters, which I think they say whenever you're moving to another part of the planet, whenever your ship is moving. So far, all of these clips were easy to get. All I had to do was, you know, run around on different planets looking to the left. I basically just held the D key while looking directly to the left and then just recorded that for each of the planets. This I just downloaded off of YouTube. This also comes from the trailer, by the way. And then for this, I shouldn't have to explain how I got this. This is easy. I literally just win the hell pod. Okay, then for this part of the song, with the, I guess, would you call this a choir? I guess it is a choir. On their 3 different beats, I knew that I wanted to show the nukes in this game, because that's probably one of my favorite things in this game is setting off a ICBM and just seeing it explode. Like, look at this. So I actually had a bunch more. Where are they? I had a bunch of outtakes. Like this one I didn't use because the mountain's kind of blocking it, even though it's kind of sick. This one I got because it kind of looked weird getting cut off up here. And then this one is just completely blocked by the mountain. Because for some reason, if you don't know in this game, the nukes have like a high likelihood of going, like whenever you look at the terminal to the left, there's usually a mountain. That's right here. So the terminal's like down over here. There's usually a mountain and then a rock over here. And the ICBM usually goes in between, these 2 rocks. So if you want to get clips like this, what you have to do is you have to activate the nuke, and then you have to run down. You can see this is where you pull the little tabs. You have to run down, run up here, and then if you like stand over here, you'll see it perfectly across the horizon. That's actually what I did for this clip. So the nuke terminal thing is like behind me, like way behind me, in most of these. For this one, it actually decided to go to the right, as you can see. Here's the terminal that I was talking about. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyways, so I got this one on a snow planet exploding. And I have different stages. So this stage is the nuke first going off. You can see the second one, the nuke's already going off, but the screen is shaking. And then the third one is me running towards the nuke. This planet is so cool, by the way. Here, let me hide the text. This planet is so sick when the nukes go off. Just having the red in the background with the nuke. Anyways, and then I also decided, usually in my videos, when I do the intro, it usually goes clip, and then after the clip, it goes into this. I show the logo for the game or whatever that we're playing with the star background, and then we just get into the clips, and the rest of the video is clips up until the outro. So I decided, okay, how am I going to introduce this video? How am I going to show what we're doing, what game we're playing? So I decided on each of these, I would show Starfrost Presents, Helldivers 2, and then funny moments right there. And then they fade off. I also, sorry, I'm dying. I also wanted to show the ICBM getting launched, which I thought was sick. So once again, all these clips so far are pretty easy. It just took a lot of planning to do. Once I knew which song I was doing for the video, I just had to go around going, okay, what parts do I want for which parts? And what I did is I had the song laid out in the video. This is actually what it used to look like. Just the song, no edits at all. And what I did is I would put markers everywhere on different like beats and stuff. As you can see, all these markers, this is basically what it looked like before, and then I removed all of them because it was getting annoying, but I basically marked out where I wanted everything. But anyways, that's besides the point. Okay, so after all the chanting and stuff, we get into the, I guess you would call it the main part of the song, I guess. And if you'll notice in Carnival, there's a very like heavy 808 going on. You can hear it. And I thought, one of the reasons why I chose this song in the first place is because when I was first deciding, I was like, this actually has such a heavy 808. I bet it would go perfect with the explosions in this game, which is another part that everyone loves about this game, is like all the explosions just feel so satisfying. Dude, I was getting tongue twisted trying to say that. So what I did is basically every time I exploded something with a 500 kg or a hell bomb, or honestly that's kind of most of the explosions in this, I would just clip it and get it ready to be used in this. Oh, I also figured out like a bit later on that exploding the little factories with grenades create a big explosion, so I kind of cheated in a way where a lot of these explosions, instead of killing stuff with a 500 kg bomb or a hell bomb, I would just explode the automation stuff, and it worked out pretty well. I was able to get a lot of clips that way. As you can see, each of these, none of these are reused clips, by the way. I didn't like cheap out and reuse something from the beginning over here. I know it was all fast-paced in the intro. So each of these little clips are different explosions that we did. Some of them made it into the video, some of them not so much. Like, I think, did this one make it in? I don't think so. But this one did, where we exploded the charger. Anyways, in the song, there's a part right here you can hear. You can hear that boom, boom, boom. So I was like, okay, what do I do for this? I can't just have 3 explosions going by really fast. That would look a bit weird. So I decided for the first part, I would do shooting a grenade launcher. And like I said, by this point, I had already knew that I was going to do this edit. So when I was playing with Riley in this clip, I was shooting these like dispersed. You can see I went boom, boom, boom. Whereas usually with a grenade launcher, you know, a lot of the chargers and stuff, they take 2 hits. So you would just shoot like boom, boom, and then be done. But because I knew I was doing this video, I just shot 3 separate times, giving time in between, because I knew I was going to edit them into this. So that was the first one. The second one that I did the same thing, but with a railgun against a charger. I hit his leg, I hit his other leg, and I don't know what I hit here. I guess I hit his leg again. And for this one, for this one, I was going to do it to where I was throwing a grenade and the grenade was exploding 3 times. So in this one, you see the grenade explodes again. And then I ran out of grenade clips somehow. And I was like, I don't want to re-record grenade clips. So I just added in a clip where I got domed by something. But it fits. When you watch the video, you can't even really tell because it's going by so fast. And then for the final one, I did drop pods. You can see railgun, that's the backpack, and a resupply. I did this just as I was exfilling to get the clips. You can see a lot of these as well. I went on the lower levels. You can see level 3, like that's super easy baby mode. Because I basically was just going to these planets and doing stuff super easy. You can see a lot of these 4, 5, 3. I mean, a lot of these as well were from when we just started the game. And then also during this song, what I did is I added, let me solo it. I thought it was sick to just add an eagle scream as an explosion went off. So I did that, which it actually fits so well. It's actually fire. I also added this part.
You are in range of enemy artillery.
You are in range of enemy artillery. So that was the first time, one of the first times I was exfilling on an automation mission. I was, I guess, in range of artillery, and I was like, dang, that voice line's kind of fire. You're in range of enemy artillery. So, I don't know, I just cut it and put it here for some reason, but it ends up fire, so whatever. And then for the final part, the guitar solo, I basically, this is in a nest, and you can ignore this part. I basically just cut out this little bit, and then I added a, is it on this? Oh wait, no, I think it's on the nest. So I added a studio reverb, you can see. These are the settings, I just increased the delay and that's it. So it reverbs at the end, you can see. And then that was it. So I basically just got the guitar solo. It transitions perfectly, by the way. Yep. The original part of the song, actually, let me show it. It doesn't go into that guitar solo. It keeps going with his verse. Yeah, you can see. So, but I didn't want to keep on editing because the intro was already you can see 46. So I just cut it, did the guitar solo part, and then I thought for this part, at first I didn't know what to say for this because I was like, dang, I don't know how to transition from this edit into going, okay guys, now here's a bunch of clips. So at first the text for this just said, I don't know how to transition into the clips. Let's just get into it. Or something lame. I don't know. It was lame. So I changed it to say, that's probably the best intro I've ever done. Democratic edit type she. Enjoy the video. Oh, and enjoy the video is on beat. Ba-na-na-na. Enjoy the video. And then like and subscribe.
All right.
And then we transition. Do a push effect. That's what I always do on these. And added the swoosh sound effect. And that's really it. It's basically just I took the beginning part of the song, cut it together with the main part of the song, cut it together with the guitar solo and added reverb, added an eagle scream, added the enemy artillery, a bunch of explosions for the 808s, nukes for the choir. And like I said, that's basically it. The rest of it is just funny moments. And then at the end, oh, I guess I'll explain the end, whatever. So at the end, ignoring this is the background music I use. So at the end, I faded in the guitar solo again, but then I repeated it. You can see. So I repeated the guitar solo 2 times. Thought that sounded pretty cool. Then we get back into the lyrics. And I just basically put like and subscribe, or else, yeah, that was basically it. I don't know if I'm ever going to do an edit like this again. This game is kind of like this game kind of made it perfect. Like everything came together. The explosions with the 808s, like, I don't know, doing something like this with Fortnite or Rainbow Six. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do a song and then have it be where like on beat it's like kills in Rainbow or something, but like, I don't know, it might get annoying after a couple tries. Oh, and also for people wondering, like, how did you not get copyrighted or whatever? The video does get copyrighted, but I kind of took a gamble. As people may know, Kanye West is kind of a lunatic, and so I figured he's also very creative though. So I was like, I wonder if Kanye allows his music on YouTube, because there's a couple different types of copyright violations on YouTube. There's some that you can get where they make you take down the video entirely. They say, we don't want your video up. And then there's others that say you used enough of your own content to where the video can stay up, but maybe it takes monetization. For this, as you can see, I got a copyright strike, but it had no impact on the video. So it didn't like block it in different countries. I guess it would have affected the monetization, but my channel isn't monetized, so I don't really care about that. Anyways, I kind of took a gamble because honestly, if this were a different song with a different artist, chances are their label might have taken the video down and just said, no, you're not allowed. That actually happened with my Evangelion edit, which I'm going to try to redo. Some people haven't even seen this. I did a Murder on My Mind edit for Evangelion. It was fire, and like no one got to see it because it got taken down by whoever's labeled with the creator of the song. Hopefully this video helped people understand kind of how I put this together. Maybe someone learned something watching how I edit, or me explaining how I edit. I guess before I should go, I'll mention a couple songs I was thinking about doing instead of Carnival. Okay, so first one was this one, Protection Charm, slow and hard version. I'm not going to show these in case they get the video taken down, but if you want to look them up, you can. Another one was Everything in Its Right Place by Radiohead, or have you guys heard that Kendrick Lamar version of this? Maybe that one as well would have been sick. We Fall Apart by this guy was another option I was choosing between. This song as well. Good luck typing this in, honestly. Anyways, it was really just those couple songs, but I decided on Carnival because I just thought it fit better. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope this helped in some way. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.